Paris is not only famous for the Eiffel Tower, but also hides many unique secrets at the foot of this 330-meter-high tower. When you think of Paris, what comes to mind? The Eiffel Tower sparkling at night, art-filled streets, or the effortlessly stylish Parisian women with their undeniable charm? But Paris is so much more than that. Let's dive into the irresistible allure of this iconic city. Step into a small sidewalk cafe in Paris, and you'll immediately feel the slow yet romantic rhythm of life here. Parisian women with their flowing hair, bold red lips, and elegant but effortless outfits exude a kind of beauty that's hard to define. They don't chase trends, they set them. There's something magnetic about Parisian women, not just in their looks, but in their confidence and allure. They don't try to be seductive, they just are. But their charm is not just about appearance. Parisian women embody sophistication in every glance, every gesture. They can leave you mesmerized with just a single phrase, a fleeting smile, or even the way they sip their coffee. They possess an effortless confidence, an aura of mystery that makes them even more enchanting. In Paris, a woman doesn't need extravagant gestures to be captivating. She knows that true allure lies in subtlety. A knowing glance over the rim of a wine glass, a soft laugh in the middle of a conversation, or the way she casually tucks her hair behind her ear. Every little action has a magnetic pull. And one thing is certain. Dating in Paris is like living a dream. Imagine a candlelit dinner in a centuries-old bistro, where the aroma of freshly baked bread fills the air and the hushed conversations around you create an atmosphere of quiet intimacy. The way Parisians flirt is different. It's not about flashy compliments or over-the-top gestures. It's about wit, intellect, and unspoken chemistry. A playful exchange of words, an indirect compliment, or the slight brush of a hand against yours can be more intoxicating than the finest champagne. Here, love isn't rushed, it's savored, like a perfect glass of Bordeaux. And when a Parisian falls for you, it's with an intensity that makes the world fade away, leaving only the two of you wrapped in the spell of the city. Imagine a sunset stroll along the Seine. A couple walks hand in hand, their eyes sparkling, as if the whole world belongs to just the two of them. This isn't a movie scene. This is Paris, where love is woven into the very fabric of the city. The historic bridges, like Pont des Arts, once covered in thousands of love locks, stand as testaments to passionate promises. The soft hues of the setting sun reflect off the water, casting a golden glow on the cobbled streets. Street musicians play delicate melodies on violins, filling the air with romance, as small boats glide across the river, carrying lovers wrapped in whispers and stolen kisses. The scent of fresh croissants drifts from a nearby cafe, mingling with the crisp evening air, making every breath feel like a dream. As the night deepens, Paris transforms into something entirely different. The narrow streets of Montmartre glow with warm golden lights, bustling wine bars overflow with laughter, and somewhere, a street musician plays a melody that touches your soul. Candlelit tables in hidden courtyards welcome couples who sip rich Bordeaux wine, their fingers intertwined, lost in deep conversations. Somewhere, a poet sits by the river, scribbling verses about love, inspired by the beauty of the moment. The laughter of a young couple echoes in the distance, their happiness infectious, as they dance barefoot along the banks of the Seine, completely oblivious to the rest of the world. This is where free spirits meet, where seduction isn't hidden, but celebrated. But Paris isn't just romance. It's a city filled with secrets waiting to be uncovered. Have you ever heard about the scandalous love affairs of the great writers, artists, and philosophers who once lived here? Paris has been the backdrop for intense, passionate romances, shrouded in mystery and desire. Legendary cafés like Café de Flore and Les Deux Magots have witnessed countless intellectual debates, love letters penned in drunken inspiration, and whispered confessions over glasses of fine red wine. And speaking of seduction, no trip to Paris is complete without experiencing the electrifying performances at legendary clubs like the Moulin Rouge. It's not just about the high-energy can-can dances. It's about the atmosphere, the sensuality, the timeless beauty on stage. The dancers, with their endless legs and the dazzling costumes, create a spectacle like no other, a feast for the senses that lingers in your mind long after the curtains close. Paris is also where fashion is more than clothing. It's an art form. Beyond luxury brands like Chanel, Dior, and Louis Vuitton, the city itself is a trendsetter. Parisians don't rely on flashy outfits. They master the art of understated elegance. A loosely draped silk scarf, a vintage handbag, or just the way they carry themselves. This is Parisian chic, a beauty that whispers rather than shouts. But if you think Paris is only about fashion and love, think again. Get lost in the hidden alleys where old bookstores collect dust. Bakeries fill the air with the irresistible scent of fresh pastries, and secret speakeasies hide behind unsigned, unmarked doors. This is the real Paris, the one only true lovers of the city get to experience. Paris is also home to some of the world's most extraordinary museums and cultural treasures, preserving centuries of art, history, and human creativity. The Louvre, a palace-turned-museum, holds the world-famous Mona Lisa, but its grandeur extends far beyond Da Vinci's masterpiece. Walking through its grand halls, you'll encounter ancient Egyptian relics, mesmerizing Renaissance paintings, and sculptures that seem to breathe life. Every corner tells a story, a whisper from the past waiting to be heard. But the Louvre is just the beginning. The Musée d'Orsay, housed in a breathtaking Beaux-Arts railway station, showcases an unrivaled collection of Impressionist and post-Impressionist masterpieces from Monet, Van Gogh, and Degas. The Pompidou Centre, with its bold, modern architecture, is a haven for contemporary art lovers, where avant-garde exhibitions push the boundaries of creativity. And then there's the Musée Rodin, where sculptures like The Thinker capture the intensity of human emotion, set within a romantic garden that feels like a secret escape in the heart of the city. Parisian culture is more than art, it's a legacy. The city's literary cafés, where Hemingway and Picasso debated ideas, still stand as symbols of intellectual passion. The Opéra Garnier, with its opulent chandeliers and intricate frescoes, is a masterpiece of architectural beauty, where timeless performances continue to captivate audiences. Whether you lose yourself in the vast libraries of the Bibliothèque Nationale or explore the historic halls of the Palace of Versailles, Paris ensures that every step you take is a journey through history and elegance. And then there's the Paris of luxury and intrigue, the exclusive dinner parties in grand, historic apartments. Not everyone gets an invitation. But if you're lucky enough to attend a rooftop soiree in the Marais, you'll understand why Paris has an irresistible pull. Flickering candlelight, world-class wine, conversations that last until dawn. This is where connections are made, where love sometimes begins with just a glance. And let's not forget the untold love affairs between Paris's most powerful figures. From fashion designers and actors to politicians and aristocrats, this city has always been the stage for discreet but passionate romances. They say if you sit in a luxury bar long enough, you'll hear stories that never make it to the headlines. Paris has another side too, one that's hidden beneath the city's surface. The catacombs of Paris hold the bones of over 6 million people, creating a chilling yet fascinating underground world. This eerie maze of tunnels is a stark contrast to the beauty above, a reminder of the city's long and complex history. Some say spirits still linger here, whispering secrets from the past. And then there's the world of haute cuisine. Paris is a paradise for food lovers, from the buttery perfection of croissants to the rich, creamy textures of foie gras. Michelin-starred restaurants offer culinary experiences that tantalize every sense, while tiny family-run bistros serve meals filled with passion and tradition. And let's not forget the desserts, delicate macarons, indulgent eclairs, and the legendary tarte tatin, all waiting to seduce your taste buds. And what about the secret rooftop gardens? While tourists crowd the streets below, there are hidden green spaces on the tops of old buildings, where the most exclusive gatherings take place. Imagine sipping champagne with a breathtaking view of the Seine, the Eiffel Tower glowing in the distance, surrounded by the city's elite. These are the moments that make Paris unforgettable. And then there's the world of haute couture fashion shows, often held behind closed doors. The most influential designers showcase their latest masterpieces to an elite audience, setting the trends that the rest of the world will follow months later. These shows are more than fashion. They are theatrical performances, capturing the essence of Parisian elegance and desire. Paris isn't just a city. It's a feeling, an experience, a dream that everyone wants to live at least once. And if you think you've seen everything Paris has to offer, think again. This city always has another secret waiting, just for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to keep exploring the most captivating secrets of the world with us.